Hello,
This intro's
Facebook.
too fucking long. It's too long now.
It's too long. It's too long. Get rid of that fucking Betson.
Good call.
Fuck
Good
out
call.
of there.
Hashtag boycott Betson.
Boycott Betson.
Get him off after the first episode.
No.
Done. See you later, lad.
I had to make us smaller. I had to jigger it all around just to squeeze that fucker in down there. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. Down this way.
It's the goddamn worst.
Hey,
How are we-
Ryan, it's really good having you here, mate.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
Hello again.
Facebook, this is Man Talk 2.0. Betson is now a permanent addition. He's a permanent addition. All we're missing is Alice, the maid, and we're good. That's all we're missing. So you got all Betson all the time now. So strap
Shane is
yourselves in.
correct. It does look like the Backstreet Boys Zoom concert. I think it's accurate.
Can I be Lance Bass? Is he a Backstreet Boy? Was he in
I
sync?
would prefer that we be NSYNC.
In
more than
sync.
anything.
Okay.
Why can't we be S Club 5? They're a fucking they're S Club 3 at the moment, aren't
They
they?
are
Or something?
Top 3 right now.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh, we could be the Spice Girls. Like,
We could be the Venga Boys.
Could we be
we could be
98
the Spice Girls.
98 degrees.
Ooh.
Steps.
Ooh.
5, 6, 7, 8. Boots scooting, baby. Drive. That was on at the wedding on the weekend. That was on at the wedding on the weekend.
Jen,
Fucking loved
can
it.
you deactivate your own camera, please?
Boots scooting, baby.
microphone.
Hello, Facebook. We're back. Episode 27. I've jiggered with the overlay. We have no plan. We're flying by the seat of our man jocks, and we're just going to sit here and chat to you guys. We've got the chat on the screen. You got any questions? Hit us up. You want to know what Betson had for breakfast? Hit us up. Let us know. He'll tell you.
Right up there. Just
That's it.
We want to
got a
make
good
man
guess.
talk. We want to make man talk more interactive because, like we discussed last week, we're just talking about the same topics over and over again. Like we're just kind of rehashing the same stuff, and that's cool every now and then. But like,
Well,
we've
in
sort of
that
run out of
case,
shit. Yeah, to say.
While we wait for things to kick in, the chat's doing it as well. If
but
we were the
wait-
Spice Girls,
wait a
who would
fucking
it be?
second.
Who would it be? That's a good question.
Ginger Spice?
well,
because I've got a
okay,
red fucking
100%
beard.
Tim
Ginger
is Baby
Spice.
Spice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Ginger Spice. How dare you?
You're Mel B because you needed to go to Jenny Craig.
Didn't we all go to Jenny Craig or something?
I lost 10 pounds.
I went
Jenny
to Adam
Craig.
McDougal.
Jared has to be posh because, like, look at him. He's wearing a soccer jersey and everything.
Yeah, Molly once. Ginger Spice. I'll take Ginger Spice. I'm huge in UK. I'll take Ginger Spice. That's
Plus,
fine.
I'm pretty sure
That's
you
fine.
could rock that sweet like UK miniskirt dress combo thing.
I had the
Jerdville would
maddest crush on
fucking love it, I tell you.
And
I'd
that please
fucking
be
love it.
sporty. I love Sporty Spice. I had the mad crush on her.
Yeah, you're a bit
Yeah,
tomboy.
Lloyd-
You're a bit
Lloyd
tomboy.
could be
Yeah.
Scary Spice because of the beard.
So what does that leave, Ryan?
Got to work on my tan.
Baby. No, baby's Tim. Who
Baby's
else we
Tim.
got? Posh? No, who's Posh?
Scary.
Sporty. Posh
Sporty.
Spice. He'd be
Look
Posh Spice.
Look
I'll
what's-
take that
Yeah.
because
respects-
you know
he
the best thing about
respects the
Posh
butthole.
Spice? She did shit. She did absolutely nothing, and I can run with that.
She
married
respected the
Beckham,
butthole.
mate. Come on, she did well, the best out of all of them.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of actual performance, everyone's all singing. She's just there. Just...
You can just imagine Beckham at the wedding. It's like, yeah, man, I will take you. I will take you to your break. I love like every
Beckham's-
ad that like Beckham's in. It's like, don't say anything, just look pretty. It's like,
Beckham's
just
one
keep
of
your
those
mouth shut.
people where you hear his voice the first time, you're like, that does not match your face. What is going on there? You get that all the time. It's nuts.
It
Yeah,
happens to me all the time at work. People come in and the second they open their mouth, I'm like, wow, I did not expect that.
Back to this. Would you like a game? We got a massive sale. Have you seen all the red signs around? We got a huge sale on.
You make fun of my-
It's more like this.
You know, if they didn't spend so
Yeah,
much money
seriously,
on the.
like, Tim is like proper fucking tall. Like honestly, like when I saw him doing the man check filming, I was just like, holy shit.
They were like,
Like-
with the camera, they were like, we need to go stand over in that house over there so we can get you in the shot. I was like, cool.
Well, because when we saw the side shot of you sitting at that desk and your like knees are up to here and shit.
Doing some of these ones.
I said it was the. It looked like Trump sitting at that tiny kid's desk when he was signing that bit of paper. That's what it looked like. Sorry, Tim, you picked the wrong desk. That's the kid's desk. Yeah.
So anyway, how have we all been this week, lads? What's new? What's happened? What's
We've
exciting?
been locked down.
Lockdown
that's right.
2.0, 3.0,
I was
4.0.
talking about this today. Like, you Melburnians, you Victorians are always having a fucking whinge about being on holiday. Like, seriously. I would kill to be locked down for 5 days. I'd love 5 days off to play video games.
I haven't stopped working this entire lockdown, or all the lockdowns.
Oh, I just had to take a holiday for 12 weeks, paid for by the government. Jesus Christ! Like, listen to you whinge.
The one thing that like Victorians do well is whinge at other states. Like, so they go like they are the worst state in terms of COVID for months. Like, they call all of Australia shut down, and then they like go a few weeks without it, and then Sydney gets like what? 2 cases in Northern Beaches. They're like, oh, fucking Sydney. Oh, what a bunch of dicks. Why are they ruining it for the rest of us?
No, but Victoria have an inferiority complex, so they can't let us just have our Northern Beaches outbreak. They have to top us and go into a full state lockdown. They just have to go, we're better than you, Sydney. We're going to lock it down.
In saying that, though, I do think Melbourne is the best place in Australia. I love Melbourne. I always love visiting there. I hate flying into Melbourne because you're literally like in sideways. You're like, whoa, bang, the plane hits the runway and explodes. But it's like, I love that city.
I'm going to be controversial. I've been to Brisbane. I've been to Sydney, obviously. Sydney's, I've been to Melbourne. I reckon, to me, controversial. I reckon Adelaide's fantastic. I love Adelaide because it's a big enough city with a bit of culture. Look, it's an eclectic mix. You got your meth heads, you got your homeless people, you've got your arty crafty people, you've got your hippies, you've got your winos, your wine connoisseurs and stuff. But I think Adelaide's a really good hodgepodge, and it's a mix.
It really depends on what you're into. Like, if you want to just go out and have a full-on bender for a weekend, Melbourne's the place to go, for sure.
We can't go to Sydney. Well, the lockdown laws are finished in Sydney, apparently, so you can go across now, apparently.
We've had no cases for 29 straight days, so apparently we've eliminated the virus in New South Wales. Next minute, it's escape from hotel quarantine again.
Yeah.
Have I been to Geelong? No, I haven't.
Well, come to Geelong, brother. That's where big old Betson living.
I want to get up in Geelong, but,
Betson, I don't want to go to your house. I can't because you live 5.1 k's away from a KFC.
That is true. I had my celebration meal this week with some legally questionable chicken, and it was awesome.
The cops
legally questionable.
Well, yeah. So because under the current lockdown laws, you cannot go further than 5 kilometers from my house.
No. Don't say anything that's going to make Dan Andrews angry. Don't.
Oh, no. Like because it's pretty much 5 on the dot. So it was like one app read it as the KFC was 5.1 kilometers from my house. The other one said it was 5. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting my chicken. So yeah, it tasted naughty.
Hey, Ash, into my house, I've got 2 KFCs within 2.4 kilometers.
Dude, I got one within a kilometer. Like, now, if the wind's blowing the right way, I can smell it. It's time for some chicken. But we got a question here from Adam Eric. He says, did you notice a difference between how people treated you before and after a significant weight loss? I'll open up by saying yes, mainly because everyone now asks me, how did you do it? How did you lose all the weight? And but I noticed more. I think a lot of it has to do with me is that I've got more confidence in myself, so I'm probably projecting myself and standing up straighter and making more eye contact with people. But I haven't really been in too many situations where I've noticed like huge difference in way people treat me. I don't know about the rest of the guys.
You don't look as sweaty anymore, Ash.
Yeah, people tend to
I think we're all
avoid
like
me less.
Nowadays.
No one likes a big, fat, sweaty guy.
Sweaty guy.
Like I said, you walk into a stadium or you walk into a concert and you see the big dude and you think, even me as a big dude thought, I don't really want to sit next to the big dude. And I was the biggest of fucking dudes. And now me and my wife went to a show in Sydney last weekend, and I don't even have to worry about, like I used to try and get aisle seats and try and do this and try and do that just to give myself a bit more room, and then sit with your butt half off the seat if it didn't have an armrest on it. You don't have to. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like it's just ridiculous. So I think, like Ash said, I think people treat you different, but I think you project differently as well. So you get different back. If you're an arsehole, people are going to treat you like an arsehole. If you're semi-happy, actually, funnily enough, I was actually going to mention this today. I tweeted about it today. Yesterday was my first day at work in a month or so without a mask on. One of my regular people said, "Man, smile." And I said, I love wearing a mask because I could just grimace behind that mask and no one would fucking know that I was one day without a mask on, and they say smile. And I just said, that's the worst thing you can... For starters, if you walk around doing this, all day, people are going to think you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. So
But
that's
you don't know
me.
you don't know what's going on in people's
I love
heads. Don't tell
smiling.
someone to smile out there. Out there, chat. Don't tell anyone to smile. If they want to not smile, fucking let them not smile. Who the fuck cares?
See, I don't like wearing a mask at work because I love to smile and I love to be happy and great with the customers and things like that. And the moment I've got a mask on, it just builds my anxiety, and I just feel like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've just
draw a smile on the front of it.
I could, yeah.
I've just learned to emote with my eyes. I'm like,
don't ever do that again.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like,
eyebrows.
Underneath, like I ain't doing shit. I'm like, I think the fuck.
Excuse me, sir, but your eyes are screaming at me.
What about that tweet that was like, do you ever sit in the car and take your mask off like you've just performed a 4-hour-long surgery? You've just been to work for the day?
Actually, it's so funny. When I put my COVID high vis on, it's like a vest. And at 2:30 is when the bistro shuts.
Is it so COVID can't see you?
Yeah.
Or can't see you?
Yeah.
It's super.
So I put on the vest, and then at 2:30 when I can take the vest off, I like walk down the bar and I take one shoulder off and one shoulder off, and it feels like I'm like doing some sort of full Monty striptease because I'm taking this off as I'm walking, and then I flick it on the hook. Anyway, it feels good. It's like taking a bra off at the end of the day. It feels fantastic.
But to answer the question, like not really, because I've always had this like extra energetic facade. So like I just kind of, the energy itself hasn't really changed all that much. I think I believe people still perceive me the same way. I don't really think too much about it.
I think people that wouldn't usually say something to me have turned around and said, "Oh man, you're looking really good, by the way." So I think things change a little bit.
Bit of an icebreaker, isn't it? Like really, like
it is. Yeah.
And like
I just get hit on constantly. Other than that, like
I actually saw a guy come into pub.
So you got all my messages then, right?
A guy come into pub today who I hadn't seen for quite a while, like for months. And he came into the pub today, and I was going to say to him, as soon as I saw him, I thought, "Fuck, he's lost some weight." And I was going to say to him, and he said, "Matt, you're still keeping the weight off. You know, you're still looking good." I said, "Thanks, buddy." I said, "How much have you lost?" I said, "You've lost fucking buckets." He said, "I've lost 28 kilos." And he said, "All I've done is just cut out the shit that I was eating in my life." He's a concreter or a brickie. And I said, "Mate, you've got a hard job anyway." I said, "It wouldn't have taken you much to counteract and get your calorie deficit. It would have just taken you removing the shit." He goes, "Yeah." He said, "I just don't eat shit now." He said, "I'm having steak every night for dinner. I'm doing this, I'm doing that." And we had a good chat, and he was looking good. And I thought he had lost like 30, and I had that sort of reverse, like how people usually see me. I had that in reverse. I was like, I've known this guy for like years, and he just looked fantastic. So, shout out if you're listening out there. There you go.
Yeah, that's great.
Actually, yesterday, Jackie and I, after breakfast, we went to the supermarket to get some snacks because we were going to watch a movie in the day. And I was standing in the confectionery aisle, and they had this giant big bag of Skittles, and it was a 1.1 kilogram bag of Skittles. And I turned around to Jackie and I said, "I weigh 125 of these. Oh, sorry, 115 of these." And she was like, "Are you for real?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I had no idea you weighed that much." She said, You don't look it. Like you don't, like, because of your, obviously I can hide my weight with my height very well. But it was like, I just looking at that 1 kilo bag of Skittles, I was like, holy fuck, I weigh 120 of these bags of Skittles. Like, that is fucking mind blowing.
When you actually see like what fat actually, like a kilo fat actually looks like, it's pretty significant. It's like this big. Like, and if you lose one of those a week or even half of that, like that's huge. Like, it's massive. But we had another question flow by from Brock Malone. He goes, what was your starting weight? How much do you weigh now? And how long since you started to your current weight? So why don't we start with Jerd and work our way around? Yeah.
I started I had my 2-year anniversary on the Shakes a couple of weeks ago. It was my 2 years. I started in, February 2019. I started at 170 kilos. I was down into 99 by the Christmas, and then I lost another 10. My lowest I was down 82.5. Since then, I've been maintaining the last year. Look, I put some weight on. I'm going to get the weight back off. I think it's just going to be a lifelong thing for me. I was chatting to someone today about it. I just said, for me, it's not going to be I worked so hard to lose the 80 kilos. It's not just going to be, that's it, I'm done. Like, sweet, man, cool, whatever. No, it's going to do this. And as long as I'm aware that it's going to do this and I stay on top of it, I think it's just going to be a lifelong thing. I think, look, and I don't suffer from any, mental health issues. Well, I was pretty depressed when Dad passed away and everything. I haven't been diagnosed, but I think it's just going to be one of those things that I'm just going to have to deal with it right the rest of my life. I don't think I'm ever going to shake weight loss and weight gain. Like, I think it's going to be a constant ebb and flow, which is fine because I know that I can do it, and I know, and I'm aware, and I know when I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should really crack back down. I should really do this. I should really do that. So I think awareness is more key than anything.
I think we're all going to be in that same boat.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's normal too. Like,
So I've ticked over just over 2 years on the Manshake. I started in January 2019. I started at 142 kilos, and by I think Jan 2020, I was down to just over 101. So I lost pretty close to 42 kilos. 2020 was a bit of a shit year. I kind of went up and down all over the place. I put on probably about 15 kilos over the lockdown period. I think I was just too close to the cupboard and the fridge a lot of the time. I wasn't getting the same movement as what I would when I was being at work.
Boredom.
There was a lot of factors. Boredom, stress. It was very unknown. It was one of those things, and it was tough. This year I've started back on. Mind you, this weekend has been a write-off because my cafe had a full display cabinet of cakes. We had so much food prepped for Valentine's Day weekend. And a lot of it ended up just coming into the fridges at home and parents' place and whoever we could give it away to.
And you fucking ate it all!
And we ate it. Mate, I'd much prefer to eat it and deal with the consequences.
We have to give it
I hate wasting food. Yeah. So
was there frosting nips?
So we had a nice Valentine's Day. We had some nice dinners, but hey, back on the straight and narrow. And fingers crossed, we're back open on Wednesday. But going by past
Jesus H tap dancing Christ, Jade Grice says 174 in March. He's 107 now.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's massive.
Fucking show off. How the fuck am I going to follow that?
Yeah, Jade's full on too. Like Jade will be there, and if it's Jade will be there, and if it's like 10 o'clock at night and he hasn't done his steps for the day, he'll fucking put on a coat and go fucking do his steps. He's nuts.
Oh, that's
well
great.
Done, Jade.
That's commitment, though.
That's out of the house as well. She's like, you got to get those steps in, mate.
So I started, or I say at 140. I think it was actually a little bit more. But I started on the shakes in March of 2020. I'm now at 111 as of like right now, because I haven't had any significant regain or anything, because I'm just about to hit my 1 year. So yeah, I've still kept going this whole time. I've not really had a fallback or anything, but yeah,
cool.
Pretty easy story for me.
You're looking good.
Yeah, he does look good. I started at 160.7 in January 2020, and as of last week, I was at 108.6. It's like 52.1 kilo loss. I did have a little bit of a backslide over Christmas and the annual leave period where I gained a few. But for the most part, it's only been going one direction. But yeah, it's just like what Jared was saying, it's going to be a constant battle because that weight creeps up on you quick, doesn't it? Yeah,
it creeps up so much quicker than it takes to lose it too. That's the thing. It's just like
absolutely.
Yeah. How about you, Mr. Timbo?
I started February 2019. After my ex-partner left me, I was like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna get hot." And the ultimate, the greatest reason to lose weight is because you want to get revenge.
No, spite is a great motivator.
It is. A great motivator. But I started at almost 160 kilos, and I managed to get down to 117. And then COVID happened, and then I went from 117 to about 135. And so I put on some, like it just happened, like Everyone was stressed. I was depressed. I was also going through some stuff in my personal life at the same time. So it kind of compounded on me a bit. And I just went like, I pretty much got the wagon and drove it into a tree and then set it on fire and walked away from it. It was like, oh, I've fallen off now.
Hold on. It's not there yet. It's not there yet.
And
act normal.
Then normal. I'm back down to just under 130 now. So, and I'm back heading in the right direction. But I'm not putting pressure on myself. Like I don't feel as disgusted as, well, actually I don't feel disgusted at myself now. I did when I first started. I felt really angry and annoyed at what weight I was at and what I'd done to myself. But now I'm not so stressed about it because I know I can lose that weight because I've done it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not panicking about it. And you know what? Honestly, I don't feel unhappy like I did back then. I feel like I've got a lot of my life in order now. So it's more of a happier journey for me.
Oh, that's good.
I've worked out what I need to do. I need to make the screen that you boys see the live screen and not the producer screen. That's what I need to do. Anyway, our Peck has sent this to us. There you go. Shake up your life.
I look fucking good.
Oh, man, I look good in a bustier.
I reckon Lloyd looks fantastic. Tim looks
good in a bustier.
Tim looks like just it's meant to be like that.
Yeah, this fantastic.
I love it. Ash looks concerned or constipated.
Yeah, he's got a couple cutouts of me. Either me with smiling with a Santa hat, or me just angry face.
Yeah, we need to do some headshots for Peckstar, like just different poses we can just send to him with a green screen thing.
Tell him to give us a list of what emotions he requires, and we'll do a full character set.
That's it. This is disturbing. Jess Bruce, that's the incorrect way to spell arousing. That's the incorrect way to spell it.
That's a weird way to spell arousing. All right. Why don't we give something away?
Yep. All right, let's do it. Let's go top bloke of the week. Why don't we let's rip in. I am going to make sure, let me just do this. Someone fill with something for a sec.
Da, 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 da. Hey!
Not yet. Okay, there we go.
Hey!
Yeah, terrible feelings. All right, we're going to go. Fuck's sake. All right, top bloke of the week. Boom. Dale Smith. Have a look at that good-looking rooster.
Hey,
Dale Smith. Killing it, Dale Smith. Okay, so Dale says, 41-year-old single father of 2 amazing kids. I've generally been pretty active most of my life and have been up and down on the scales for many years. But after a marriage breakdown and some mental health drama, found myself at my heaviest. A combination of food, beer, and a lack of drive left me not liking what I saw in the mirror. So after doing some homework, watching a lot of videos, I found the man shake. After seeing all the success stories and how easy it was, decided to give it a go. Started June last year at 115, currently weighing in at 89.8. I'm still heading for a goal weight, but looking at some non-scale victories and goals. Have just completed my first 2 triathlons this month, with hopefully more to come. Could not have done it without this community of fellas. Dale's hard work and determination are paying off, and that is why he is top bloke of the week.
Congratulations.
Great, brother.
Well done, Smitty. Well done, mate.
Very well deserved, mate. Yeah,
and for that, you get a massive spin of the wheel. Spin that bitch.
Oh, so wait, do we have the wheel this week, or am I replaced?
No, mate, we're locked in. We're locked in.
All you need to know is that there is the fear that you could be replaced at any minute.
I was secretly so depressed after that. I was just like, all they did was rip into me. They didn't miss me at all. They even replaced the wheel.
We missed ripping into you live.
Why would we miss you?
Because I thought we were friends, Tim.
See, so hold on. The problem with this is, right, that left side of the screen over there, no, this side, left side, is very feisty. Me and Lloyd are very chill usually. Betson, you need to pick you need to shift based on your mood of which side you're going on.
Jared, I don't think that Lloyd is chill. He just can't get a fucking word in. Where can I talk? Anyway, let's spin this bit, shall we?
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Ooh, I put some extra mutzer on that one.
Go! Oh, red. Starter pack.
Suck, you didn't win.
Starter pack.
Oh, wow, that was close. So the starter pack, you get the 10-Minute Man. Great book, by the way. It's fantastic. And a bag of Man Shake, a shaker, and a box of Man bars. So you can build a super shaker if you're collecting shakers.
Yeah.
The monolith that is the shaker.
That is still one of the dumbest things I've ever done, and you guys just haven't forgotten.
The super shaker
was
I legit use it every day now. Because I got my almonds in one little compartment, I got the 2 serves of shake in the other. I haven't found anything worth like extending it further, but I always feel a little bit stupid pulling this giant freaking shaker out of my bag. I was like, this looks stupid.
You feel stupid about that, but do you feel stupid walking down the street saying, "Hey, it's that fat guy, and I'm walking down the street, exciting, check out my
I don't feel stupid about that at all. If I had your face, yeah, maybe I would."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa, throwing some shade.
Bam. God damn.
That shaker is so big,
guys.
Betson.
People in the chat, is that 1-0 to me? Is it? Let us know.
That shaker is so big that you've got monkeys and you've got Stanley Kubrick trying to direct a movie where they're bowing down to the,
See, that's what if we ever somehow don't have quarantine, I think we should all bring our own little middle part of the shaker, and then everyone is at said event, and we'll make the largest Man Shake container.
I'm up for that.
Be snake at the cricket, but the security won't stop it.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I remember when I took my when Dad took me to his first game of cricket, but like Dad,
excuse me, chat, you fucking imbeciles. It's 1-1 because I smashed him with that Jenny Craig joke before. So let's get it right.
I need to get an overlay with the score thing.
Amateur hour in the fucking chat right now.
Anyway, Dad took me to the cricket, and at the start of it, he was like, I'm not sure. He doesn't like cricket. Anyway, needless to say, by the end of it, he had a couple. And he went from sitting and not doing anything to by the end, when the wave coming around, getting his rubbish, throwing it in the air, building fucking beer snakes and doing all this shit. He fucking fit right in.
Hey, you doing, Lloyd?
I'm good. I'm good.
Having a good time?
Yeah, just
how good is your fucking background there, man?
I know, it's so good.
I was just getting a bit creative while in lockdown, just making shit.
You've gone from like a curtain to like this amazing brick wall, like exposed brick wall with lights and it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's gone from
the rest of the room looks like looks rubbish.
The rest of the room, all curtains.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's just there's a gym, there's a lounge room, there's a mattress, there's just shit everywhere.
Oh, can one week you do it from the mattress or sexily?
Yeah, it's like when you look at my background, it's like, oh, look at that. It's like, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Tim in chat says, reckon we can get Man Shake in the Guinness Book of Records, the biggest shaker in the world.
The total combined weight loss would be pretty epic to see. If we could get everyone in the community to write down what their weight loss is and add it up, that'd be a big fucking number.
I can just imagine Ryan just working out where to set up this monolith shaker and then just have it conveniently fall on a nest of plovers. Suck shit, bird.
I've actually got something that I wanted to talk about with you guys as well.
I love when Tim just starts doing this shit. I love when he starts riffing. I love it.
Actually,
strap yourselves in. This could go fucking anywhere.
This is what grinds my gears.
This week, I saw a guy on an English news channel called Dave Asprey. He's talking about intermittent fasting. And he's saying that how by skipping breakfast every day, he's going to live to the age of 180. And I'm trying to think of, like, it seems very funny. This is the same guy that puts butter in coffee and calls it bulletproof coffee and says that it's like a game changer when it comes to weight loss. It's pretty funny that this whole thing's come out to coincide with a release of a new book and a new video that he's bringing out about intermittent fasting. What is like? Obviously, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. But what are some of the ridiculous like bullshit fads you guys have seen come out? Like, there's been some pretty ridiculous ones.
That reminds me of Kramer on Seinfeld, where he was doing those 10-minute naps every like hour. He was having like a 5-minute nap, and he wasn't sleeping at nighttime, and he was going to live to be 150 or something. Then he fell asleep and ended up in the river.
It's like those people that like believe that Einstein slept like 20 minutes every hour, or something like that. There's something ridiculous, and they try to do that. But I don't know, like in terms of like, are you talking strictly weight loss fads here?
No, like it doesn't have to be weight loss fads. I just think it really pays to be alert. Like if you're reading something on the internet, right? First of all, you want to know what your source is. Who are you getting it from? Is it something that they've, is it a product that person is being paid to use? But like, don't always take things at face value, because we see a lot of the dudes on the page who come out like, well, I saw this on the internet, and it's like, but did you really look into it and see if it's actually legit, or is it just a coinciding with the release of a book or a product or
even
now that you mention it.
So even products that are intentionally vague, like Noom. Is it Noom? Where it's
Noom
like
is
when
ridiculous.
under anything, it doesn't actually clearly tell you what it is or how it works.
There was an ad
I
for
was
that
on there
on TV.
for half an hour trying to figure out what the fuck is Noom. I'm like, and now Facebook thinks I want Noom, and it gives me all those fucking ads.
I saw an
and
ad
it comes up all the time
the other day. It was
on
like
Foxtel ads, and it's like, I lost weight doing Noom. What did you do? I don't know.
It was like psycho training something. I'm like, what? What is that? Let's just get ahead in the game.
If it's psychoanalysis, I'm not going to pay X amount of dollars a month for someone to say, "Don't be fat."
Yeah, it's like those juice cleansers as well. They're like, oh, on this certain detox or this certain juice cleanse, like
juice cleansers are ridiculous.
Yeah, you just shit profusely for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That camel urine one was really good.
Getting much of a rap nowadays now that it's less healthy
juice
than
unhealthy.
Diet soft drinks.
There's one fad that you may know a bit about, Tim. It's the the notion of people actually exercising to lose weight. Like, have you heard of that, Tim?
No, it doesn't sound. It sounds fake to me.
It sounds fake. Yeah,
that's pretty fake.
Yeah.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat when it comes to losing weight. As long as you're hitting the calorie deficit, it's the baseline. It's as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight. If you exercise, you're gonna probably lose it faster. But I just it blows my mind that people see these fads and they go, oh, that fucking makes sense. Like, just skip breakfast, I have more energy. Like, I don't know how people come to that logical conclusion. Actually, if I don't eat breakfast, I don't have energy to start my day.
Jade said
anti-vaxxers and what else? There was another one that I just had. It's just gone.
Look, Jade said looking at Noom, like the opposite of what you had, Ash. Jade said looking at Noom led this guy to popping up in his spam, and then that's how he found Manshake. So
that's right.
Noom's worked for you, Jade. Noom's worked for you then, buddy.
Yeah.
This place. There you go.
Yeah, because
did you know
Jade
is the owner of Noom?
Yeah, I'm the Noom man. Yeah.
I actually,
do you want to be a Noom man?
Did the trial of Noom to see what it was all about. Because I was looking at My Pal Fitness, a heap of the other ones that were all much the same, to see on what they kind of offered. And to be honest, Noom is a paid, you've got to pay monthly, and it was something ridiculous like $140, something like that, a month.
Get fucked.
And it pretty much told you exactly the same as what all the free apps would tell you.
Well, yeah, you probably feel compelled to lose weight because you're paying so much money.
Their coaches and everything were all US. So you'd all of a sudden get a spam of all these messages at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning from this random guy in the US going, hey, you lost weight today. Or it was just absolutely ridiculous. And then I tried to get rid of their unsubscribe, and then all of a sudden money was coming out of my account. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I could just imagine. Hey, bro, it's Brad here. Have you lost any weight today, man?
That's exactly how it was. And he was the only guy. I had to talk to him to get my subscription taken off.
That's fucking
so
crazy.
I'd have to, and there is nowhere that it says to cancel your subscription other than to talk to him.
The only paid app, fitness app, that I ever signed up to on my entire journey was the James Smith Academy. I signed up for 2 months. I got a listing of all the video instructions on the workouts that I did want to do at the gym when it came to lifting weights, the exercises and stuff like that. I talked to one of the personal trainers who gave me some advice on food, and then I finished the app. And I kind of was like, am I supposed to do that? Or am I supposed to be one of those customers that just continually subscribes? And then James Smith came out and did an Instagram story the other day and said, the only reason I ever want you to stick around on the James Smith Academy is either for the community or to support me. He said, if you join my fitness app and you lose the weight that you want to, and then you leave the app and unsubscribe and stop paying me, he's like, I'm fucking proud of you. So if you want to stay and support my community and support me, then that's also cool, but it's never expected. Like apps that say the goal of this app is for you to not have to use it forever, that's fucking brilliant marketing. I think a lot of apps are doing, like Hinge is the same thing. Like Hinge is a dumpster fire of a dating app, but they say their tagline is the app that is designed to be deleted. So they want to match you with someone, so they get you off their platform.
It's not bad.
Like it's clever marketing. I think that's a really good way to look at it. If you're signed up to an app that's like, you have to continuously pay me this money to continue to improve your life, chances are it's not going to do shit for you.
Well, it's that whole self-help industry, right? Like it's all about forever getting more out of you over time, because you get that adrenaline rush of hey, I've done these minor things to improve myself, and eventually that kind of goes away over time, and then there's always another self-help guru that'll reinvigorate those endorphins for you and tell you what you're doing wrong, or give you these short fixes. And
that's that's what's like, that's the thing, and which is what started me about when I was chatting with Adam, and that I said like, thank you for doing, and he said it on Man Talk too, that episode he was here. I said thank you for that, and he goes you guys, you and everyone out there is doing all the hard work. I'm just giving you this thing. It's you guys are responsible for this. I'm not responsible for you losing weight. I'm giving you a tool to use. You guys have ultimately done it. And that's the thing. These self-help things, or whatever they are, they're just getting you, like, I suppose, I guess, I've never done one, but I suppose they're like trying to give you, it's like going to a psychic. They're sort of telling you what you need to, that you need to know. But you already know that. You just got to have belief in it.
You can interpret it how you need.
Yeah. They told me I need to cut. They told me I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do a bit of exercise. Oh, yeah. That's like, that's sort of standard.
It's not entirely a bad thing, though. There are people that need that little bit of a push, and it's just like they need the help, and they ask, and they get it, and that gets their mind going, and that's fantastic. So, like, all self-help isn't bad, of course. But like, some people just need that little bit of a go, and I'm like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's it.
Wrong with asking for help, and
no, exactly right.
However, if someone's continuously like, you have to give me $20 every time you ask for help.
Yeah. See, that's garbage. It's absolutely garbage. The one thing that I can implore people to do is that if someone is selling you a product and you're thinking about getting that product, just have a little bit of a look and say, like, is that person associated with that product are they making claims because they're actually selling the product themselves, or are they, are they being paid to, promote for that product? Like, just have a little bit of a deeper look, because most of the time you can connect the dots. You'd be like, oh, cool. This person says I can live to 180 if I skip breakfast. And then you read that he's releasing a book in 2 months' time. You can generally put the two and two together and go, oh, he's making these claims so that people will buy his book.
Yeah, but he may have skipped breakfast, but he also is doing 1,000
just a scientific approach, right? You see people when they're fucking 85, they look like rat shit. Do you want to do that for another 100 years?
I have a shot of brandy every night before bed.
It's not designed to age that long, even if you fucking have breakfast or you don't.
Mind you, Ash already looks like a walking scrotum now. So could you imagine him at 180?
I was going to say, I think Betty White's 185, isn't she?
Yeah, but she has order breakfast.
I'm going to be honest. I've started watching Golden Girls on fucking Netflix.
Greg in the chat says Mad Dog is getting paid plenty, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, probably. He's making a fuck ton of money out of Handshake. But if you speak to him for longer than 5 minutes, you will understand that he doesn't give a shit about the money.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't care. In fact, you talk about money in front of him, he actually gets quite embarrassed. It's not something he likes to talk about.
Is hands down the best person I've ever met at complimenting people, and you will walk out there with your head up high, chin up to the sky, because he just gives you so much positive like reassurance, and he's not trying to sell anything to you. He's just that way, and he really cares about the health and well-being of people that use his product, and you can see it from the product and how focused that, like. Manshake, go to the website, take a look. on the background there, you don't see one model other than me. You just see like a whole billboard of blokes that have just got their fat beer guts out, their man tits, and just a comparison picture of them down the track. Like every other website you go to will have some sort of stock fucking photo model holding like their thing. Like, I haven't used this once.
These were my men. The thing that I love about Dukes is that, like, okay, this guy played 10 plus seasons for the Knights. He's played for New South Wales. He's played for Australia. He's the kind of person you walk up to in a room and say, "Tell me about your life." But he doesn't want to talk about it. He wants to talk the first thing he said, he's like, "Tell us your story, man. Like, tell me about you." And I was like, "Fuck, this dude wants to know about my life." And I haven't got half of a quarter of the accomplishments that this guy has. And he wants to hear my story. Like,
quarter?
That was just amazing.
Quarter?
Of like one,
yeah, I was gonna say
1/10.
Yeah.
He sounds lovely, Lloyd. Yeah,
he does.
If only you guys weren't stuck in buttfuck Idaho, and you could come to a good state.
I know, right?
He did have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
And you look at this way, right?
My cover of Powderfinger was better than Powderfinger, so hey, I'm happy.
He's a little bit delusional too. He's a little bit delusional.
The talent, I'd say, but.
Well, I will agree with Beasley. The fucking Manshake website needs an overhaul. That website is trash.
It does.
It does need some love.
It's so hard to use.
What was I going to say too? And yeah, when I was chatting to him too, he's so down to earth, and you guys know that you've met him and stuff. But like I've been on Manshake for 2 years, and in those 2 years, there's not been a price increase, and he chats about it quite often. He said, I know they run their special, and it's a special on the website that's run for 2 years, but they haven't increased their price in 2 years. If he was worried, if he was money grubber and worried about lining his own pockets and everything, he could easily increase the price. And with the amount of people they have now on the shakes, he could do that. He could become a friggin' Bezos or whatever. But no, he actually gives a shit about people getting healthy and wants people to succeed out there. And what is it? $2.25 a shake? Like fucking hell! Like $2.25 a shake. You're paying $6, $7 for a schooner at the pub now. Like it's nuts.
The person who leaked that story about his net worth, apparently that really pissed him off too. Apparently that really got under his skin because he didn't want people to think like that's what he cared about. He wanted people to to know that he cares about well-being and health. Like
there you go.
Well,
they said in chat. They've just said in chat hasn't gone up since 2015. 5 years or 6 years now. Hasn't gone up in 6 years. What can you say that about anything? Those pop figures, these fucking things behind me have gone up $7 in fucking 10 years or whatever they've gone up. So there you go.
Let's give something away.
Let's do that. Random number, chat. Random number.
Ladies and gentlemen, call out a random number. You only get one guess per person between 1 and 100. Go. You got 1 minute starting from now.
That's my
1 and 100, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't remember what the first number was.
Jody, can you message it to us?
Yeah, it was.
It was
my mouse won't let me click on my Chrome is frozen. I don't want to touch anything.
Okay.
It's episode. I can't click on anything. Hold on, let me mute. I can't click on anything. It's we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. My mouse will not let me touch Facebook at all here, so I'm afraid to. I don't know what to tell you. I can't click on Messenger or anything. Let me message it on my phone. Fuck's sake.
Jared, have you had a stroke or something?
A little bit.
Jesus.
I could smell toast.
Stop it. Toast. Everyone stop right now. Benny Charles got it, I think.
Did he? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Benny Charles, first one.
Bang.
Jared's like,
that'll do.
The
That'll
episode.
It's just funny.
Fuck, you really do love smiling, Lloyd. You haven't changed your facial expression for the last 2 minutes.
What's going on with my mouse? My mouse has just shit itself.
Sorry, Tim.
I'm just trying to hide the pain.
There you go, 27.
Hey, if you're full of cake, you'd smile that way.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouse is back. My mouse is back.
High.
I unplugged my mouse because I'm on wireless now, and the mouse skids out. We're back.
Can we just give a big shout out? Can we give a big shout out to Gary G at the moment, who's fucking
man
on the hard yards in hospital? I hope you're doing well, brother. I've been seeing your stories on Facebook and see you having a bit of a hard time. So, best of luck, man. I can't imagine it's easy for you at the moment, but we're all rooting for you, dude. We're all hoping much success and everything works out fine.
Oh, Greg said he has 27. I can't see it on my list here. I don't know if the boys can have a different list.
Let me take a look.
I can't scroll back that far. Apparently.
I can't see.
Okay, so we got here Phil Brown, 11. Benny Charles. Oh, wait, hold on. Benny Charles had one guest straight away. He had 68 right at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
So can we see Greg's comment?
We said one guest per person. And then on my screen, he was the first to get 27, though, but that was the second guess.
Now, keep in mind, guys, if you're in the chat, when you chat, your number might come up before everyone else's, but on our end, it takes time. It's delayed. So we go off the number that first comes to us.
And it's the number that you see on the screen. Like the order that we see it is what's above us now.
Yeah,
that's what we go with.
I'm going to
disclose. The second one I got was...
Jay Grice, wasn't it?
No, but he had a second guess.
I'm gonna
just one guess. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna pick a new number. Joe, go to the next number. Okay. Because honestly, people, like one guess, it's all you get. You don't swap it, right? We want this to be fair. We want this to be even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put
the
next number in our chat now that my thing's working. It's the next number.
Jesus Christ. One guess, guys. All right. I don't care. There's 10-second delay. We're just doing one guess. Ready?
One guess.
Set. Go. Now. Between 1 and 100. You're all in trouble from me.
Watch out,
Daddy's angry.
He's angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Okay.
While they're going bonkers over there, how do you keep smiling, Lloyd? What is it? Do you just think happy thoughts all the time and just party with it?
I'm just a naturally
in
happy
his head right now.
guy.
There's just fucking fire and metal.
No, I don't know. I like smiling. I like being happy. I don't know. It's just what I do.
That's the thing.
I'm much the same. I'm much the same when I'm at work, and a lot of people go, "Oh, you're very happy," and I say, "Well, what's there not to be happy about?"
See, I'm seeing numbers on here that I'm not seeing on my screen here, which is so weird because I'm logged into Facebook on the thing here, and I'm not seeing numbers that I'm seeing on the right here. So that's at the moment. I'm going to call it because the number I did see was Jared Green had 43 first, and the number is 42.
Just fucking call it, Jed.
Jared Green 43. I know someone else guessed 43. I think Jared Green was first with 43. The number's 42. We're going to sort out a different system. If this lag and shit's not working, we're going to sort a different system out for this. We'll work something out.
Maybe because it's pretty easy to just throw a number at there. Maybe we'll have to go more word-based answers instead.
Yeah, because then it takes some time to type it, and it's not just bang spam.
So I can just go bleh, and then press.
Yeah, because one thing that we're learning is that the Facebook chat is pretty unreliable. Like it is.
One thing we're learning is Facebook as a platform is pretty unreliable.
It's not a great platform.
I can't even see the name you're talking about, Jared.
Yeah, no, because it's not on the chat list. It only popped up on the screen It's only popped up on this chat here that I saw. It didn't pop up, and I'm logged in as Manshake, and it did not pop up on my screen.
Yeah, I see. Who'd you say? Was it
Jared Green?
Oh, okay. Because I had Gatto here with 43.
I saw Gatto, but Jared Green was popped up here first.
Ah, okay, cool.
Let's give him fuck. Jared Green and Gatto, you're both getting a spin. Fuck it.
Yeah. You're both getting the same prize.
This is too hard. We're just going to throw fucking shit at
Gatto. This is too goddamn hard.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to spin it once and you're both going to get the same prize. Fucking cop that.
Let's go. Top that. All right.
What a twist.
Wheel of Fortune.
Right, so Gatto and Jared Green are both getting this prize. Boom. All right. The wheel's fucked up. Perfect. Yep.
This talk is going to shit.
This town is turning into shit.
Yeah. I'm just going to put it out there. Only one thing has changed. You know what that is?
Betson.
Fucking
Betson's
Betson.
here.
Yeah.
Betson. All right. Spin that bitch.
You're fucking done. You're out.
Cool. I'm like the Poochie of man talk.
Very unceremonious. I just spun it.
Poochie. You're the scrappy do.
Oh. What do we got? We got 2 bags of Manshake each. There you go.
Woo. 2 bags.
Congratulations, Gatto.
2 bags of banana flavor coming your way.
better than that caramel shit.
Better than that caramel.
You dickhead.
Better than caramel. Your tier system was so out of whack, Uber.
It's so good.
Out of whack.
I love that tier maker. It's so good.
So out of whack. So wrong. I'm glad you had birthday cake up the top, though. I'm glad that was up the top.
That was for you, bro. That was for you.
Coffee's top tier. It's not down at the bottom.
Coffee's fucking garbage.
Everyone loves coffee.
Everybody loves coffee.
All the normal people.
Coffee's good.
Love coffee.
Your mic just cut off that halfway through you saying that word then. It said everyone loves coffee.
Yeah. Well, yes, there you go. Jared Green and Gatto, you've got 2 bags of shake coming each.
Shut your fucking mouth, Brock.
What's Brock saying?
Caramel sucks. He's speaking the truth. Keep speaking, Brock.
He just mic dropped. He just dropped a big blue mic. Bang, bang, right there. We want to thank our friends at Blue Mics.
Hashtag Powered by Blue.
For our lovely Powered by Blue microphones. Thank you. Strawberry's the best. I don't know, James. Strawberry's my favorite flavor ever of everything.
I actually think the strawberry flavor is a good additive, though.
The shakes, you got to mix it. Like a scoop of strawberry and a scoop of vanilla is like, that should just be the strawberry flavor. Is half and half. That should just be strawberry. That's fantastic. But we've chatted about.
We found someone in the world who actually drinks choc mint.
Oh,
I had a choc mint for lunch today.
You know that Adam McDougall's favorite flavor is choc mint.
We got one.
Probably the only reason it's still
there's
in stock.
There's dozens of us. Dozens.
Yeah. No, I like even the choc mint bars. I had first month or so the choc mint bars was all I had, and then I just got over it and I'm like, nah, I've never gone back. Never gone back to them since.
It's one of those flavors. If you overdo it, you don't go back for a while. See, I haven't had a proper choc mint shake for ages. And today for lunch, I was like, I'm going to have a choc mint shake. And I had some super greens to it, and it was delicious.
Okay.
So it's super green, like mellowed out the mintiness, is what you're saying.
I just boosted up the chocolate.
According to a live source from the Man Shakers page, mango and super greens doesn't mix.
Yeah, chocolate mango isn't probably a list of things I'd want to give to go at.
Believe it or not,
try mixing it with stuff.
There's a place down in Darling Harbour in Sydney. They got this store of just fruits that are just covered in chocolate. So chocolate coated bananas, strawberries, you name it, it's there. And I actually had a chocolate coated mango, and it is outstanding. They got a great big half a cheek, and then they just coated it with mango. It was just beautiful. Well,
you had me at cheek, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
butt cheek.
Had it with some flava beans and nice Chianti.
Can women take the man shake for men? Well, there's the lady shake. So why do you?
Yeah, I know. Fuck it.
If you want to take the man shake, take the man shake.
If you are a woman, if you identify as a woman and you want to have the man shake, you do you.
Go for it, yeah. There's lady shake, but you do what you want.
We ain't gonna tell you what to do.
There's a few blokes that are just a bit too proud on the lady shake at the moment.
If I want that man shake, you fucking have that man shake.
If you're a man shake and you want to drink the lady shake, fucking go for it.
You have that fucking lady shake.
Do you? Mango and banana are not good playmates. Well, that's wrong. Why be wrong out loud? Look, it actually worked quite well.
You said the quiet part loud.
What's going on, Jed?
It's 2021. Look, we're very fluid nowadays. I was at this wedding on the weekend, and there was one. I don't know in a function center how you can have. There were male and female toilets. Anyway, all they had was a tiny little. They had this culturally appropriative idol thing on the door, and the little necklace thing was blue. There was one blue one, and there was 2 doors with the pink one on. So I'm assuming men's, 2 ladies, and I'm standing there waiting at the men's, and the ladies were free, and I'm there waiting. Old mate rocks up next.
You didn't, did you?
Old mate next to me rocks up, right? He goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm waiting for the men's." He goes, "Mate, the ladies free." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Mate, it's 2021." He said, "We're all fluid nowadays." He said, "Go for it." So me and him just went into the ladies one each. So, and
wait, did you and him go to the same store?
No, it was 2 different rooms.
He said he was fluid.
2 different rooms.
Yeah, I mean, did you get to know each other? Yeah.
And I walked out and I
people
went,
treating you differently?
No, I walked out and went. I said the ladies' room has carpet and they have deodorant in there. I said it was like Shangri-La in there. It was fucking beautiful.
They had a hole in the wall and everything.
Like a women's bathroom on The Office.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Exactly. I just hung out there reading Woman's Day. It was fantastic. Loved it. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, God. No, it's honestly, I just do you. Whatever works for you. As long as you're on the shakes and you're losing weight, that's all that matters.
That's it. You're not gonna grow a penis if you have a man shake, and you're not gonna grow boobs.
Do they need to bring out a special edition lockdown bag? It's a bag of birthday cake that's been glued shut.
That's good. I like
That's
it.
Great. That's great, Travis. Good job.
Good. Actually, one of the things that I really makes me super uncomfortable is using the disabled toilet when the other toilets are full. I always
do
feel
that.
so fucking guilty.
Just in case some guy in a wheelchair just knocks on
Yeah.
you gotta figure out which leg has the limp, when you walk out.
I only do that if I have if I have one of my kids with me. I'll do that if I got one of the kids with me. But if I'm by myself, nah, I don't do that.
It's one of the added bonuses of being a parent.
Yeah, I have to go. I have to go.
I also park in parents' parking spaces when I don't have my son because I got the chair in the car. I'm a parent.
Well, I'm like back.
The parents' park is not legally binding.
And welcome to episode 27 of Man Hacks. Man Hacks.
You secretly get a little bit pissed off when people park in the parents' bay and then you see them get out. There's no kid. You're just like, damn it, they got my spot. Frick.
I hate it. I hate it. Having twins, I hate it. People that park because you need the extra room to get a kid out either side, especially when they're in baby seats. You need that room.
Someone said, why do you think girls take so long to go to the toilet and go in pairs? Well, for starters, they go in pairs because fucking 2020, they'll probably get attacked by some predator.
Because people are shit.
No, because they got lounges. Shit. They got lounges and fucking foot bars and shit in there.
They got to fix their makeup. I pee sitting down all the time because it empties your bladder.
A lot of assumptions here, Tim.
It's a lot like more time consuming to stand up from going to the toilet, pull your pants up, your undies up your pants, shit like that. Instead of just whipping your dick out and throwing it around everywhere.
I just hear a lot of gender assumptions there.
You stand out there with nunchucks, got to protect everything. You know how it works. Yeah. Like Ninja Turtles. What's the one that the Raphael has? Like little thingies.
Ninja size.
Yeah. Things you need to do in the ladies' bathroom, man.
Honestly,
because a wild Jerd apparently just walks in and steals a woman's day.
I did. Actually, funny story. When I came out of the woman's one time, I had to go
one time.
Listen. Look, we drove an hour and a half to this.
This story I did something crazy today.
We drove an hour and a half to this.
When you came out of the women's toilet or the closet? Like, what are we talking about here?
Fluid.
I drove an hour and a half to this wedding. So I got there and my wife was drinking. So I had like maybe 3 beers off the bat. Bang. Got my mellow on. And then I just rode the water train the rest of the night. But I broke the seal so early that I just had to keep going.
Oh, I hate that.
So I went to I reckon I used the men's twice and the ladies probably 4 times. And the second last time I came out of the ladies, the bride who I've known for 20 plus years, she was standing there. And I said, sorry. I said, the men's was taken. She goes, you're fucking fine. And I went, okay, so
just remember, ladies, if you're ever at an event and Jerd is there, you're not safe to go to the toilet.
It was pee only. I wouldn't do it too.
Outraged, like, what are you doing in here? This is the men's. And
I wouldn't drop a deuce in the ladies' toilet. I'm a gentleman. You don't drop a deuce in the ladies' toilet because the lady will know that that's not a female deuce. She would know as soon as she walks in.
Just smells like man poo in here.
Yes.
Just walks in. She's like, "There's been a man in here."
Yeah, straight away, she'll know. So I was like, there you go.
That's too ripe.
Have your kids ever gone to the toilet?
Got man shake written on the side of it.
Yeah.
Now, does anyone have any questions that can help us escape this conversation?
Respect the butthole. Have your kids ever wandered in after you've been and they're like, Dad, what are you doing? Sorry.
My daughter's 5. She walks in as I'm going.
I had a very special moment the other night with my new partner, by the way. She dropped a fart in front of me for the very first time. It was magical. No. Magical. She didn't expect it either. It took her by surprise.
So let me guess. Let me paint the picture. She was sitting on you at the time.
Right?
No.
Okay. No. People can exist and not have sex, Ash.
That was that line. Anyone remember Mallrats?
30 years.
Anyone remember Mallrats?
So is Angela, but yeah.
There was a line in Mallrats about my girlfriend. No, I farted in front of my girlfriend. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, but she was going down on me at the time.
Wow.
That's one of the funniest Kevin Smith lines. Oh, it's so good.
Film.
No, it's so good.
Oh, there we go. There's a subject change for you. Who's Edge gonna choose for his opponent at WrestleMania?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Mostly because Roman Reigns ain't dropping that shit to no one.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah,
wrestling.
Ben asked, who stole my 10mm? I needed it today, couldn't find it. That was the parallel universe, my friend. It's a black hole in every shop.
I think that was Uber trying to measure his penis.
Oh, what fucking hell!
I just had to throw it.
10 millimeters. That's a bit optimistic, bro.
Had to 1-0. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know. I just felt like it. I had to. You were there. I saw you across there. You're there. I see you over here. Look, I see you through the chat.
So small.
Look at me, Jed. Oh, sorry. Wrong hand. Don't fucking look at me, bro. Don't fucking look at me.
It's too good. All right.
God.
What are we doing?
Dropping Blumpkin. Jesus. Let's change the topic quick.
What are you doing this week, Betson? What's on this week, Betson? What are you doing?
You guys like hurt dicks.
What are you doing this week, Betson?
Good input, Ryan. It's great having you here, mate.
We tried to change the subject, and you're like, let's go back to dicks. I'm like, can we not dicks?
That was our fearless leader right there.
What?
How about you, Lloyd?
This man's breaking down. It's breaking down.
There was 10mm in chat. I had to make a penis joke.
I am wearing a Dragon Ball Z
How fucking good is that shirt?
Nice. Is there a design, like another design on the back or something?
Yeah, there is. There's a big version of this logo on the back.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Big Virgin. Sorry.
Resident Dragon Ball
Tim
Z expert Tim, what does that logo mean / say?
That's Master Roshi's original logo that Goku used to wear on his gi when he was younger.
Would you say used to? What happened? Why did he change?
Oh, well, he wears it sometimes, but now he wears a new gi that's got his.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
He's got Whis'
That's not
logo
Master Roshi's. That's not Master Roshi's.
That's the turtle. That's the turtle symbol.
No, it's not. No, it isn't.
What is it then?
It's not Master Roshi's. I can tell you that. I'm pretty sure that's it's not King Kai's.
It's not King Kai's, yeah.
But it's not Master Roshi. Master Roshi's looks like it has a bit of a Z going down.
No, but that was the original one he wore in the first few episodes of Dragon Ball Z. That's the one he was wearing when he fought Raditz.
This is what everyone's been waiting for.
No. Yeah, I want a nerd fight. That's what I want.
Someone is sex deprived, Jed.
Well, it's not Tim. He's got a girlfriend. He's having sex. We've all heard it.
What?
You said sex deprived. It's of course it's us married dudes down here. It's not you. You're still in the honeymoon. You probably celebrated Valentine's Day with your special lady.
Yeah, you probably actually did something for Valentine's Day. What a homo.
Wow.
Whoa, Jesus. Wow. Ash's thoughts do not represent the rest of us on Man Talk. His opinions are his own.
They want their insult back.
Come on. No, right.
His opinions are his own.
Well, there you go. That's the topic. Did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
Did we do anything?
Like for Valentine's Day, I went out with the boys up to the entrance having Super Cruise, and I took Alyssa out for the day because Angie's a bit crook with pneumonia at the present moment, so she's just kind of chilling out at home, just resting and relaxing, and she needed to have a day of rest, so I took Alyssa off her hands.
Oh, that's nice.
Sorry, I love Ben's comment. That's fantastic.
What can I say?
That's so good.
So, because if anyone follows Lloyd on the socials, you would have seen that he had a lovely outdoor cinema experience.
Honestly, that was delicious looking, that chocolate.
It was delicious.
Did it get you laid or not?
Laid. Married. No. Married. Hey.
A time and a place, and it's not Valentine's Day if you're married.
Yeah, it's not Valentine's Day. So.
Me and my wife went out for breakfast. Our kids were at the in-laws because we had that wedding, and we were halfway through breakfast, and I saw a couple walk past the window with like a bunch of roses, and I went, "Oh, happy Valentine's Day," and she went, "Oh, happy Valentine's Day," and that was it. We just went back to eating breakfast. That was it.
Yeah,
it don't mean anything. You just pay. You pay 10 times the amount for roses as you do a normal day.
Every bloody day.
That's it.
Not just one day.
I didn't give Lloyd anything. He knows I love him. I don't need to prove my love to him.
Here's a big hug for you, Jerd, man.
Don't fucking look at me, Ash.
Oh no, I wasn't going to hug you. Trust me, that was not going to happen.
I should have done a. I should have done a. Thank you. Wait, hold on. I should have done a Valentine's Day thing. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. Are you going to sing like "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" or something, Lloyd? What are you singing tonight?
Oh, you make it sexy, Lloyd.
I should have.
Tenacious D. You've been building it up.
It is Tenacious D tribute. I'm gonna give it a crack. We'll see.
Cool. Right.
We actually did a episode on this, Shay. Question, I guess it's about ask a sex life improved with the weight loss pros and cons. Absolutely.
Yes. Your libido goes up like, and I don't like. I mean, how many people got here, right? Just real quick. When I was at my heaviest at 160 kilos, men get things in the morning, where certain things happen and places come to attention.
We get stiffies.
When I was at my heaviest, I never had that. Ever since losing the weight, it's back. So you get more testosterone through your body because there's less I'm pretty sure fat has if lots of visceral fat causes estrogen buildup. That's why you get like man boobs and all that. Let's get like a hormone imbalance there. But yes, it absolutely does. 100%.
Ash, and look, to be honest, some mornings I can't even roll over in bed. It's that rigid. You just can't roll over. You're stuck on the one side. You just can't roll.
You'll hurt yourself if you do.
Well, the blanket's actually not on me. It's like
strangest dream. I had the biggest piss fat the world had ever seen.
Jesus. All right. Before we do that, what are you doing this week, Betson? What are you up to?
Not a whole lot. So my weekly PlayStation podcast episode went up this morning. Cool. We talked about Little Nightmares 2, which I know you have been playing, Jerd Man. We gave our review for that one. That game is fucking fantastic. Additionally, we talked about a PlayStation exclusive finally coming across to the Xbox.
What's that?
That is MLB The Show.
Oh, fuck yeah. So you talk about that. I've got to watch that then because I'm so interested.
PlayStation have had that exclusive for the last decade.
The last decent baseball game on Xbox was
Major League Baseball 2K.
No, it was the cartoony one. It was the bigs, which was like you could do power-ups and turbos and shit, the bigs. I'm excited for that. I'll have to watch that podcast. I'll check it out on your YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube. And then coming up in 2 days, we will have The Young and the Wrestlers. We'll talk about as we head into Elimination Chamber next week. So talk about all that sort of stuff. So if anyone wants to get into like the stories and the bullshit that is wrestling, come check it out.
Bang. What are you doing, Ash? Oh, sorry, Ash. What are you doing, Tim?
I am streaming. We had Sunday night. We had the first.
Oh yeah, you can announce what your cool little news was.
I got selected by Ubisoft ANZ to be a Siege champion. So I'm pretty much a community leader for Rainbow Six Siege.
But did they come to your door, knock, and go, "Hey Tim, you want to be a champion?"
Yeah, the green just started blasting through the door. I'm like, what? What's happening? No, so there's about us.
If it's anything like playing Siege, they just blew a fucking wall out and came in.
Yeah, there was about 200 people that got selected for the program across the entire world. So, it was a pretty big honor. We did our first customs game on Sunday where we had a professional caster come in and cast 3 maps, which was really, really good. I'm interviewing a analyst for the North American League this week, hopefully sitting down to have a half an hour chat with one of the analysts who's been to the last 3-6 invitationals, so that should be really good. Cool. And yeah, just streaming Tarkov and Siege this week, and then I have a secret event on Friday night as well, which is I can't talk about, but I'll be able to put out a video in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks, so I'm very impressed with how things are going. Seems everyone's kicking goals at the moment, so
beautiful. All right, Ash, you stop drinking. What's going on, buddy? What are you up to this week?
Oh, mate, usual stuff. Just weighing on Wednesday and just weekend. I haven't got my roster yet for the weekend, so I don't even know what's going on. But I feel like there's something on. Like, what's the date today? It's
it'll be the 20th on Saturday.
Yeah, there's a fifth birthday party at some stage on the weekend. But I really want to take the time.
Congratulations, dude! They're celebrating your maturity. Yeah, that's awesome. Well done.
That's not great.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, got that. But I really am wanting to, and I think I'm going to reserve a bit of time this weekend. Now that I've lost 52 kilos, I want to strap 52 kilos to my body and go for a walk and see what it's like. See whether I can do it.
You won't be able to do that because that's spread across your body, though. Like, you're not going to be able to put 2 bags of cement on your back and carry that.
No,
not on my back.
Are you going to put like a suit thing on or something?
I'm going to have like a 2 cement bags, like 20 kilos each, right? Wrap them with duct tape, right, and make like a little vest out of them. So
oh my
duct
god.
tape. Right, this is what I'm thinking.
This is fantastic.
I put it into practice. Yeah, I don't know whether it's going to work. I got a couple extra dumbbells that I'm going to put in I don't know, pockets. I guess like cargo shorts or something. But I don't know with a really tight.
So when are you doing this Saturday? And when's this video going to be up? This is going to be fantastic.
I'm going to try to get it done for this weekend. So I really would like to do it.
Get a tracksuit, sew that shit up, and just pour sand in it, and then just become.
That works. Just duct tape around your ankles and your
around the ankles, around the wrist, tie that shit together. Yeah. Just fill that motherfucker with sand.
Go to a local kids' playground, just dump playground sand in it. You get some shit, you get some piss, you get some sand, bit of bark,
cat piss.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, I think and band-aids. Yeah, I think that's on the card. So I just got to see what I'm doing for time.
That's weekend. A great idea.
Bradley, thank you for the offer. But the 25 kilo dumbbells, I've actually got heaps of actual weights, but in terms of just making them stick, I could probably just use duct tape and do it that way. I'll figure it out.
Just duct tape a bunch of weights to your bare skin.
That's what I'm. Not to my skin, but just on themselves, so you can just kind of slip it on.
You'll just be that. You'll be like, more weight. Weight. Yeah. What are you doing this week, Lloyd? What's going on with you?
Lockdown. It's really going to depend on what Mr. Dan Andrews tells us on Wednesday.
Yeah,
to be
man.
Honest. So yeah, I'd probably say I'll be working, but I don't know.
Okay,
we'll see.
Cool.
Going to try and do a couple of streams throughout the week. Do a couple of music streams. Might do another gaming stream.
Yeah, you and I need to tee something up, Lloyd. We need to play it up.
Absolutely. But other than that, I'm just going to take day by day because there's no point making plans to do anything.
That's it. Lost what happens when you're making other plans.
How fucking hard. How awful having a holiday. Jesus.
I would love one of those 5-day snap locked. Oh no school though. That means I'd have 3 kids at home.
It's not great when you own a business. Though.
No, that's true.
That's a tough thing because at the end of the day, you don't get paid. You've still got the bills rolling in, and
it's true.
As an essential worker, I've had to keep working, and it's actually made my job harder. So, not a big fan.
That's it.
I'm streaming like normal. I'll be on Twitch every night. You can pop in there, say good day. And what else? I'm playing Breath of the Wild after this. So I'm playing Until Dawn. If you want to get freaked out and scared and want to see me kill people, I killed 3 people last week by stupid decisions I made.
He's talking about video games.
Video games. Yeah. Don't condone deaths and killing people. Anyway, they had it coming, to be fair. They had it coming. One of them's a raven bitch, but she can't die. I need to make a decision to get her dead. Anyway. All right, Lloyd, let's go. Let's play tribute.
All right, let's do it.
This is not the best song in the world. This is just a tribute.
I can't wait for this.
Exactly. This is the greatest song in the world. Tribute. A long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we were hitchhiking down a long and lonesome road. And all of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. Me and Kyle, we looked at each other. We had said, okay. I forgot to put auto scroll on. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world.
What's the best song in the world? Look into my eyes, well, it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun don't shine and the moon don't grow, the grass don't grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. Whip crack with his rapid tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said nay. We are but men, rock. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is not the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. No, this is a tribute. Woo!
Great song.
Well done.
You know
Yeah.
how hard it was to
Boys.
not like sing along, eh?
Be you angels? That had me.
Crack with Robert
You
Tail.
angels.
Perfect. Cool. Another one. Run and 1. Mentalk 2.0. That's it. This is going to be the setup from now on. Obviously, if one of us is crook or whatever, then we'll rejig it around. But I'm going to leave this layout. I think this layout worked. I think it looks pretty good. So if you've got any questions, we're sort of flying by the seat of our pants. We sort of... Is there anything you want us to tackle?
As efficiently today as it could have.
It was fine. It's perfect. Don't fucking worry about it. It was fine. The mouse had a problem, and we had a number problem. Besides that, look, for Mantalk, that's pretty good, to be honest. All our mics were on. They could hear us.
Just remember, guys, if you want us to, if there's anything you want us to talk about, save your questions for the live show. Drop them in the chat. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And hit us up if you want us to tackle anything in depth as well. Hit us up on. You can get us on all our socials. You can get us on the Manshakers page, and that's it. We'll catch you next Monday. Peace out. See yous.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I've lost my mouse again. Fuck's sake. All right, here we go. I've got it back. It's got it back.
The show's great, Jude.
That's great. It's fantastic. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. See yous. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.